And I think that should be us sorted. If this thing would love to stop giving me such a hassle constantly, that would be very much appreciated. I would like to be able to see my own comments and whatnot. There we are. Are you sitting right? You are. Lovely. Alright then. I think today I would be quite keen on, well, first, let's remove those death markers. I almost forgot about what a nightmare our last excursion was. Oh no, waypoints. Although it did get us back somewhere quite swimmingly, so I can't be too mad at them for simply existing. We've culled out quite a few of the rabbits. I would also be very keen on having another name tag. So perhaps a bit of an underground adventure is also due. But more so, I would like us to have a addition to the facility. Something for those sweet little dragon snails we've gotten. Although in the same breath, I'm also curious as to... perhaps we deal with the zombie virus as part of the foundation. Or at least take a peek inside. I know at one point I had built a hazmat suit. Horses would also be quite lovely to have. That's another thing I wouldn't be against going on a mission for. We'll store those away for now. At least until I can actively make use of them. You, I remember, you didn't function. Actually, we'll take the rest of this as well, just to have it on. Now, where did I leave that hazmat suit? Push comes to shove, I know where I can find another one or two. They're hideous things, if I'm being honest with you. But needing one all the same. Gods above, I do have a lot of saddles, don't I? A stash of them, like... the gods only know what. I wonder if I can use that infinite canteen and fill it with something. I wonder. Alas. We'll deal with you more so another day, I suppose. Hello, welcome to my little bit of enrichment time. I'd like to go in there today, which means I might kill you off. You've been here for quite some time. You may have overstayed your welcome. Where's Father hiding? Oh, there he is. One day he's going to jump that gap, and it's going to be the end of me. He doesn't seem to have... Ah, there he goes. I am, in fact, a doctor, Father. Please be kind. One day, I need to sit back and simply organize everything that I do have. Ah, there's that hazmat suit. All right. Let's see what this'll do for us. Oh, gods above, I do need to get myself more armor, don't I? Can I can double up to a degree. I'll take it, I suppose. Well, bid farewell to our clone friend here. They're about to live their final days. Truly do need to figure out what's causing the lag in this area. It might honestly just be the fact of so many SCPs. Although I'm not too keen on the idea of going on a murder spree. Father luckily has not jumped the fence yet. Yet is our key word. Alright. Yes, this is starting to cause a problem. That took so very long. But yet other things don't dwell at all. Alright. Now I shouldn't catch an illness that ends so swiftly, at least not anymore. I might want to deal with you. Excuse me? Ah, I forget you close automatically. It's been quite some time. Last time I was in here, I grabbed a book that said I had read something I shouldn't have, and then I was met with quite the awful fate. Well, I may as well take this while I'm here. Give it a second to think if it actually was just a containment box. Interesting. Can I have this, please? Much appreciated. Now, do I simply always have to wear this suit, or is there another way? I wish I'd brought some more blocks. Alright. As long as you can't hit me, I'm more than happy to terminate you. You've caused me nothing but strife during your existence. And you seem keen on causing me strife now. Gods above, you have quite a few hits in you, don't you? F52, I don't know what you're referring to as your brother. Are you simply unable to be destroyed? I feel like this has been quite a number of hits. I mean, I suppose I could just leave... Ah, there we are. And no... Oh, no, you did give me a bow. I suppose that's better than nothing, despite how damaged it is. No, we're not letting 682 out. He's been let out more than most would expect. That lizard's problematic, to say the least. If that's what you wish to claim him as, be my guest. Alright, I've already raided this room of any resources I desire. Keep an eye on this hazmat suit, make sure it won't give way on me. The goal is to figure out what exactly, because I know it's this area that it must have originally stemmed from, but I don't know why the disease is still active. And I don't necessarily want it to travel further than it already has. Because I do like living here, personally. But I'd also like to make use of all of this space. Well, some things can't be helped, I suppose. I'm not even certain if whatever it is still active. Although, I suppose I should be my own best guinea pig. Alright then, we'll dump all of our items here and we'll see if we catch the plague. There's nothing to physically fight. If I keel over in there, well, it won't be that much of a problem now, will it? Yes, no items. Perhaps some... No, not even the dirt. I'll keep myself contained. We'll have nothing to go back for. Alright. My lab rat of Thompson? I suppose he's continuing on. Alright, time for this. Let me in, please. Alright. We'll see how long it takes for me to contract a terrible ailment if it is still active. quite certain this is the room. I'm not wearing a hazmat suit. So if I can deem this area as safe and therefore usable, that would be grand. Ah, there it is. Whatever it is, I've caught it. Oh, alas. Well, 052, I am unfortunately not a psychic, so you will have to inform me on which brother this is. Too bad I can't just end myself and get this over with faster. It's more so that I succumb to madness, if anything. Yes, whisper in my ear. Oh, what a terrible fate I'm about to be met with. Yada, yada, yada. There it is. How long? Oh, God's above. Is that going to be 30 whole seconds? Yes, I'm feeling it. Look away if you get motion sickness. Luckily, not a fate that I've had to deal with myself, but... the exit. I might as well lock this zombified version of myself deeper into the Foundation. But once these effects wear off, I'm certainly going to keel over dead. Come on now. I know it's coming. Unless we're just going to give me weird vision for the rest of eternity. Again, this lag is something that'll have to be dealt with at some point. Come on now. The whispering stopped. I'd like this to stop as well. And I don't believe 999 is one that can be encountered here. Am I stuck? Can we be rid of this? I mean, I suppose I'm not against to dying elsewhere to get rid of these effects. It's no skin off my teeth. Oh, that's not a good sign. That means the game believes that I've died. And yet I'm still here. Interesting. There are multiple of you. That's not good. Alright then. Are there multiple of you or am I losing? No, there are certainly multiple of you. How many multiples? It's hard to see when I'm losing my mind. Oh, the whispering starts again. I just want to have a collection of me's. Ugh. Alright. This was a mistake, one could say. Which way's the exit? It is this way. We're going to go outside and let something else put us out of our misery, because God's above, this is a nightmare. Speaking of nightmare, it is in fact night outside. Yes, I can hear the call of the void. Where's something that won't destroy my living arrangement? Yes, I'm making eye contact with you. Put me down. Thank you. It's a mercy. Hurry up now. Thank you. And now I have to run back to my home. Lovely. This is what I get for not sleeping in my own bed. And Now we also know that that area of the Foundation is still off limits. Yes, I hear you growling and shooting. It doesn't matter. I don't view any of you as that big of a threat. Alright. Oh, there's quite a few Endermen out tonight. I may try and take advantage of that. But yes, that area of the Foundation is still apparently quite off limits. I will not be going back in there anytime soon. Actually, is it you that I use for my armor? It certainly is. Lovely for me. And the fact that you're quite the easy material to come by as well. And there we are with that. Food would also be smart to keep on hand. And you can stay in the back pocket as well. And the better bow. That would be wise. Gods. I do need to figure out what's causing this lag. Alright, I saw one of you on my roof as well. I don't know if you're still there. There you are. Hello, dear. Yes, come here. Come on now. Good, and I actually got a pearl this time. Oh, zombie villager. I should make a point to farm you as well at one point. But tonight is not that night. Just the experience, please. I don't need the flesh. You, on the other hand, spider eyes are a hot commodity. At least I can mostly use this lag to my advantage in fights. Come along now. Any other Endermen about? I saw about 3 of you last time I was out here. It's a shame if you all run off now. Yes, shoot at me all you please. It's no skin off my teeth. Ugh, a witch. Actually. You could be a problem. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not this close, at least. I want to take you over to that witch to deal some damage to her. Come on, yes, a whole posse of you. Even more creepers as well, I wouldn't mind. Missed me, dear. Come on, yes. And you hit yourself in that one. Ugh, God's above. Come on. Alright, fine. This lag isn't working to my advantage in terms of taking you out. But it is interesting that none of the zombies seem to care that you're poisoning them. The creepers as well. Yeah, and you're still trying. Yes, you've hit yourself quite a few times. Alright, off with you. And you useless curs. No, you're not going to. Yes, we'll deal with a lot of you as well. Especially you, since you will survive until morning. There we are, all set. Haha! You thought, didn't you, pet? Ah, heart. Now that is something I want. You blow up that heart, and I'm going to wipe your entire species from the map. I want that item very badly. Was it 2? No, only the 1. Oh well, acceptable, I suppose. 1 is better than none. Ah. Speaking of 1 being better than none. Come here, let's lead you away from these others. There we go. That's what I wanted out of you. Ah, and another one. Even better yet. If it didn't take me a century to eat anything, that would also be grand. So many skeletons over here as well. I'm not exactly fond of that. Alright, I see you still. I'd like you to hit some of these zombies with crossfire. Looks like I got my wish there. Ugh, gods above. Yes, hit each other, please. Ouch. I'm not one for being a sitting duck. And what is your question? Preferably not a question from 051 himself. Ah, you managed to explode this time. And you think you can sneak up on me, which is quite cute. I suppose this will be a gather hearts night. Hello? Was that you? Well, if it was you, there is no longer a you. My friend, I do not leave the Foundation often. Whatever children outside are rambling about, that is none of my concern. And you know, O5s really shouldn't be mentioning children. That's one way they get them into a spot of trouble. It's something that would be problematic. A liability, if you will. Someone that would be detrimental if you lost. You've managed to pick up a log. Aren't you special? Oh, gods above. I don't want to deal with skeletons. But I will wander to the swamp again in case a slime spawned. Those are also quite the valuable resource. Alright then. Well, in my eyes, the Foundation is no place for children. That is how damage beyond repair happens. Alright, let's deal with you as well. Saw another one of you. There you are. Come on. No? If you wish to live and let live, I suppose I can allow it. I'm not a monster after all. Creepers. Shame. Oh, have you changed your mind, dear? Well, go on. Wander out into the light. But is there anything of value? And 052, are you forced to stay here? Because honestly, I don't see why anyone would be here willingly. Well, for as I said, I don't see why anyone would stay here willingly. And if you're forced to be here, well, I feel that makes your position of an 05 null and void. That seems like a title that perhaps they slapped on you just to keep you content enough to stay. Just like Ferdinand and being the King of France. No genuine power, just a nice little story to keep you well behaved. Now that's situated. Alright. I'll need a lot of sand for what I'm intending to do, so I suppose I can start getting that before anything else. May as well take care of it. And we'll get my mercy kill off the books. That was not my mercy kill. That was my waypoint here. Alright, I can make another one. That's all well and good, I suppose. There we are. So you were conditioned like a little dog, is what I'm hearing. Captivity is captivity no matter how you spin it. There we are, more pearls. And now to pay a visit to the desert, I suppose. But yes, that level of conditioning and behaviorism doesn't seem fit to an 05. I believe the clay I might have been using earlier could potentially have some level of enchantment tied to it. Due to the circumstances of what happened after my use. I wonder if this lag gets any better further out. That seemed to go well, so it truly must be something around the foundation area. Oh, I may have to go out and cull some things. That'll be a shame, I suppose. Not exactly fond of the idea of terminating SCPs like that. But we can also see how, yeah, that is significantly smoother. There is something nearby, at least my general living quarters, that it is not fond of. I'd always say I could pack up and leave, but then again, Father is there. And I do wish to keep those dragon snails, and my setup for them is over there as well. So long story short, it is in my best interest to stay in this area. Though I suppose I should also be making a point to see just how much sand I'm getting. And perhaps go on a mining expedition while I'm here. Save myself the time, I do need the coal. Potentially just deal with whatever horrors are beneath without lighting anything up either. It's not like I don't have night vision potions on me that I may as well get my full use out of. And I haven't gone mining in this area yet either. Although, for matter of fact, I do believe that I've seen the edge of a mesa at some point, and that could be quite helpful, but I haven't gone over there, so I suppose we'll simply see what is to come. Hello and welcome into my lovely little bit of enrichment time. I'm currently looking to get some sand to have a terrarium for those adorable dragon snails I was able to obtain last time we were here. Although we likely will have to go on a bit of a culling spree due to how finicky some things are getting nearby the living quarters. A bit more lag than I'd like to deal with. But we'll keep digging until this shovel breaks, and then I'll certainly have at least a decent sum of this sand. I do hope those dragon snails don't simply despawn like the rats had. There used to be plenty of rats just around in the wild, but I haven't seen them since I'd spawned in. Well, one can never be too certain with Thompson. Perhaps he will give us a break, though. That would be lovely. Because truly, I don't want to have to deal with the man myself, either. Ugh, gods above, maybe I don't want to continue doing this until my shovel runs out of durability. This is already quite obnoxious. But I do know how much of this I'll need. I'd like to have a nice living quarter for the little things. And they should freely lay eggs on their own as well. Well, Thompson doesn't necessarily get too many disciplinary meetings right now given his current position. But I have been tied into meetings that he's been in, and personally I don't want to get put through that again. 051 is not a man I'm keen on messing with. It's an intimidating thought to have someone without eyes stare at you that long and hard. Unnerving, to say the least. Alright, we'll fill up this stack and we'll say for the time being that'll be enough. Then take a bit of a mining trip, or perhaps drop this off at home to cook a bit and then go on a mining trip. I could even use the furnaces in Doc's old building, since I do have more set up there than I do at home, and I might still have some coal left. Oh, gods above, I'll get one more stack since I've overdone it. Can't be complaining. I know I'm going to say that I was short at least at some point. Good afternoon, 053. I can't leave this place ugly either, now can I? Alright. A little bit of adventuring as well wouldn't be frowned upon. Right. Almost full. There we are. Take these back to cook. Have you seen 051? And perhaps you're thinking of a different universe's 051. I'm referring to, Smiles? We could call him, I suppose, as long as he doesn't hear me call him that. No eyes. A big smile on his face as per the nickname. Terrifying as all sin. Kidnapped me. Yes, a classy suit as well. But gods above, what in the hells are you talking about? He isn't that scary. The only people who don't fear him are the ones that haven't had a genuine interaction with him yet. While I'm here, I'd like to check up on these little critters. So cute. Ah, and they have been laying eggs, haven't they? No, I don't want to use an access card. I want eggs. I also don't want to accidentally release all of them. I do need them to stay put for the time being. Come now, give me that door. No, no, no. You stay inside, little ones. There we are. And I will simply collect up some of your eggs, and everything will be all right, my sweets. Aren't you all simply adorable? And would you look at that? Plenty of eggs from my sweet little critters. There you are, babies. Ah, precious little things. Ah, I forget. You want an access card. One that you will not be receiving. Right, give me the items. I worry that you might be the ones causing some of this lag. Oh, well, that's already sorted. this area in itself. Gods above, I don't want to have to go on a murder spree, but I will if necessary. But perhaps it also doesn't like how many D-class I have. This problem has only come about recently. I do try to keep things spread out. And I do have a dreadful lack of fuel. All the more importance for that mining mission I intend to take. No, of course I don't have anything stored here. Alright, that may be a come back to after our mining mission item. Please let me out. Alright. Ah, hello, Father. It's always lovely to see you. I'm going to have to do something in this simulation that I'm not fond of, but will hopefully make things run just a teeny bit smoother. Well, you can say what you will about him, but I think you're a fool for not having a level of fear surrounding him. Ugh, you God's awful birds. Yes, you're certainly going to be one of the first to go. Alright then. This will be terrible. Gods above. We can at least bottleneck you a bit more. Terrible trap I've made, I know. There we are. Well, you say that until he decides he'll turn on you as well. That man did sell off his humanity. I suppose you could put me in the same boat, but mine was a little less willing, I'd assume. Ah, you've caught sight of me. Come along. Almost tempting to use this area for my little bitty snails. Alright, come on you. Yes, there's too many of you. Ah, gods above. You shouldn't be able to hit me like that. Oh, waiting right around the corner, I see. There we are. And I'm certain some of you have also noticed that I've changed the way that I'm going to be doing goals for the stream and everything in terms of followers. Instead of just setting a semi-reasonable goal for how many I'd like to achieve within a stream, I've decided to simply put it at what my next big milestone will be. That way it doesn't change every so often, and by time we actually get close to it, people could see the actual result. Because otherwise, by time I go live again, last goal has already been reached, and it's a bit of a bore to sit there on a number that we've already hit. But going from a little over 3,000 to 5,000 would be lovely. And then after that, our next big goal will be 10,000, which is quite the impressive number, if you ask me. Come on, bird. It's good to know that you can be bottlenecked this easily. It's bad to know that you still hit like that. Such ungrateful critters. Father, I for one recommend... I'll hold my tongue, I suppose. That would be in my best interest, I guess. Alright. Can I lure any of you? I'm going to cheat a little bit. Where am I? Ah, you're not going to show up as a hostile, are you? Well then. That is quite the shame for me, isn't it? What is that representing? Something that is sentient, I suppose. Well, sentient's a strong word in this context. No, I think I will hold my tongue because I am in quite a bit of trouble as is, and I would like to not be in more. Oh, gods above, you were waiting there. No. Birds. Birds are bad! Ah. Alright, fine then. Take 2. At least obtain my items, no matter how many times I kick the bucket over it. Tricky critters. I wasn't expecting him to be sitting right at the door. I also may have granted them access to the outside world. Whoops. Oh well. I certainly did grant them access to the outside world. I can come back as many times as it takes. You can't come back at all. And I have very fast clicky fingers. This may take me a few times, but I will get there eventually. Oh, well. Again, I'm willing to go as many rounds as it will take. 052, biting others isn't very becoming of your position. That's how you get put in containment and lose what little credibility you have. Alright, another take of this. Perhaps not effective to simply spam, but it still is doing something more. As long as not both of you are coming at me at once. Oh, gods above. You're basically a large chicken. Why have you not gone down yet? I suppose you have significantly more health than one would assume of a flamingo. Oh no, you've realized I'm here. Now it's become a game of this. Alright. Yes, you're making it difficult. Congratulations. I would like my stuff back very much, please. Gods above. This is going to be all day, isn't it? Oh well, I have nothing but time, and I want those eggs back, specifically. Everything else I suppose I could replace with relative ease, but not those. Although the snails will lay more eventually, but neither of you can regenerate, can you? Oh, I know what I'm going to do next time. Preferably keeping both of you in this building for now. Oh, nightfall. Give me this. At least the standard riffraff is better than anything that ends up outside of Foundation walls. The gift of being able to come back again and again and again after all of this. Come along. I know you still want to get me. Come on. Yes, yes, your eyes go bloodshot. At least now you can't hit me, at least not as easily. You are making it dreadfully difficult for me to get my criticals in, though. Alright, fine. Standard spam it until you're gone will be the solution. Yes, flamingos, unfortunately. Dreadful animals. Quite interested in pecking my eyes out and then some. There we are. At least if the first one went down, you shouldn't take too much longer. You were decently even, I suppose, although the first one has had quite a bit more pumped into them. Then I can at least begin to get my items back after one of you tricked me into going in there before I should have. When push comes to shove, I can at least try it. No, I perished inside. So inside is where I must go, at least for a second. Oh, I at least got a sword back. That will speed this process up. And congratulations to the pig that's lived among these birds. At least now we're working with something a bit more feasible. But even with this, they take forever to take out. Yeah, come here. Come on. There we are. Need to make sure you remember I'm here before I lock down for good. Alright then. Yes, they certainly are a pain in the redacted. And hopefully gone at this point. Good. I'm not necessarily one for terminating SCPs, but when they strike this hard, there isn't much use in keeping them. Now to reorganize my inventory as well, I suppose. There we are. I don't necessarily need that door, but I may as well hold on to it. And we'll keep you in a more prominent position for now. And may as well sleep through the night while we're at it. Yes, those flamingos are by far one of the worst beings I've encountered here. That seems to have helped a bit with whatever lag we've been experiencing. But I have an idea of something else that could also be causing us strife. Another bird by technicality, I suppose. Not in this one. But a little further off. The things that are individuals, I suppose we can leave be for the most part if this ends up solving our plight. I may have to go into that tube hell again. Take out those interestingly maimed D-class. Alright then. This is where I'd gotten that coffee machine from. I may come back for those tables at some point. They are nice. I basically scalped the foundation of all the bones that could possibly be of use to me. You also don't have anything I necessarily need this moment. Where did I leave those beasties? Oh my god. Well, I found what's causing the lag. What in the hell's happened? I guess the flamingos got it for nothing, but how have you spontaneously... Oh, we're going to have to put a stop to this. Oh, gods above, you hit like a little truck. But at least you're only as durable as a sheep. No wonder this... Oh, thank you. How kind. Let's not keep doing that, please. Alright. This is going to call for a little bit of cheating. Cheating called "Don't touch me, get away." Alright. Oh, gods above. Yes, you can make lightning. Good for you. Don't make me waste this strength potion. You've made quite a few of yourselves, and I wish you didn't. Oh, this is why I should make myself more regeneration potions, it seems. How did they breed out of control and escape, might I add? Ugh. Gods above, they're going to take me out again, aren't they? At least they're not fast. But what they lack in speed, they make up for in numbers. And the lag is working to their advantage. But this explains why the world's been doing so poorly. Beasts of burden to the nth degree. Swarming in from all sides as well. Maybe I shouldn't even go for criticals if I can stop doing that. Oh, gods above. Ouch. We'll take out a few of you, and then we're going to come in a bit more reinforced. Ugh. Alright then. Let's reconvene in a second. Take a gander of what we're up against, because I saw quite the flock of these electrified monsters when I peeked over here. Where are... there they are. Right. They'll end up burning these entire woods down. Gods above, look how many there are! Yes, this is an infestation. This is a culling. This cannot stand. They all need to be terminated if they're going to act this way. Electric wool, interesting. Well, I'm going to have a lot of it by the end of this. Maybe I'll keep one specimen alive, but gods above. Too many of one type of anomaly is the issue here. Raw thunder mutton. Wonder if that has any additional properties. But first, we need to be a bit more prepared for that. I bred them once. What happened? You, my sweet little glowy boys, can stay in here. You can also stay here. Alright, this is what one would call war. We don't necessarily need the night vision potions for this, but gods above, am I going to stack up on others? This is why I lag when I... Yes, darling, I know what you need. Alright. I can't get a splash potion, unfortunately. Alright, 5 of these should be more than enough. Famous last words, I suppose. These each last 8 minutes, so that should also be more than enough on their front. Yes, I'm sorry that I wasn't holding the bottle specifically in my hand. Fire resistance may also not be a terrible idea to have. Get a few more swiftness. No, not that one. This one. Shouldn't need many of them. Alright. Healing, slowness. Night vision I'm not too keen on. Invisibility I doubt would help me much in this. We may as well have one fire resistance. Something else towards the... I don't suppose we need any night vision. Like a strong regeneration or two as well. I feel that will be our most valued. And we'll do some strong strength. Long. Strong poison. Generation. Lock. Strong strength. Alright, you're down towards the bottom. Alright then. This will be quite the interesting feat. I'm also keen on bringing some extra food. And getting a look at the clock. I'd rather not do this at night. should have the time. Okay. We'll drink some of these preemptively when we get close. Just before they... How many in total? That is a grand question. I wish I had an answer for you. It's enough that I lag every time I'm even in my home. They've got closer. Levitating monstrosities. Alright, that's one down. Actually, I should drink this last. Right, you here, you here. You're strong. And we truly can't rely on these immediately, but... Alright. It's time to thin out this herd. Four of you, or five or so, right off the bat isn't terrible. Until you do that. Gods above, you hit harder than some other anomalies. The fact that there's a lot of you doesn't help. And that you've all breached. Congratulations, I envy thee. I would prefer you stop doing that. Last regeneration only does me good when I have the food to put up with it. And that is how you quickly become a problem. Alright then. At least collect up what we have here. Gone at last. And that's not even close to the end of it. These things will end up burning down this entire forest. Alright, let's see if we can get you a glance. Look at how many of them there are within that pen and outside of it. Gods above. This is a nightmare. Do I not have arrows on me? Of course I don't. Alright, when these... They're mating again! Do you mate on your own accord? Oh, gods above. Which means I have to deal with this effectively and swiftly. Because they'll just keep reproducing every second they can. And by gods, there's a lot of them. And of course, there's the fact that they do that. And that they have a better hit range than I do, it seems. Oh, gods above. It's not too terrible one-on-one. Oh, you can feel it. And all of the experience in there with them. They've been reproducing out of control. Oh, gods above, they're free in here as well. I truly don't want to get trapped with them like this. How did you even get through here? How can I even begin to handle this? There's a lamb. What's above? They just breed and breed. No, no mercy for the child. You must go. If I knew you'd just continue... They're entity cramming. There's so many of them. Out of character. Holy shit. As a server owner, this is a nightmare. This is why I... Oh. Yeah, if you ever play on my Minecraft server and you ask, hey, Flare, why aren't we allowed to craft armor stands? This is why. This is exactly why you guys aren't allowed to craft armor stands. Because there are people who will effectively do this level of entity cramming with armor stands. I've seen them do it before. It is not an ill-placed fear. Ugh. The fact that I'm not rubber banding is impressive as is. Ouch. I am uncertain as to how I will deal with this. I'd like to keep 2 of them alive and very, very separated. As in, I could breed them if I wished to, but otherwise, this won't happen again. Actually, we're gonna reconvene after a brief recess. And I'm gonna open up TikTok and I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do polls. That's not what I wanted. Alright. You guys have 5 minutes to answer on this poll. Because I'm not gonna lie, out of character, I've seen this level of entity cramming before, and the fact that they are still breeding, I don't think that I can feasibly stop it. Like, I think we're kind of screwed. I can try to solve this in survival. Also, let me know if that poll did go up, because I'm not certain exactly how they work. But yeah, I'll try and solve this in survival if you'd like. But I'm gonna get closer again and show you exactly what we're dealing with. And why I don't think there's anything I can do to stop it. And, like, of course, I won't, like, profit off of this. I will put all the items I have currently in a chest, and what is achieved from this will be dumped. You are the least of my concerns right now. But if you look over here, you see how they're spiraling together and, like... Oh, have they stopped spiraling in circles? At one point, they were, like... They were really close, but you can tell that there's so many of them in there that the game is killing them off. It is bad to the point where they can't keep themselves alive because there's too many in one spot. Again, I can try and handle this. But they might be breeding faster than I can take them out. And again, if anyone would like to let me know if that poll I made actually did go up, that would be greatly appreciated, because it's the first time I've made one and I'm not certain if it did. But I would also really like you guys to voice your input on that, because gods above, look at this. And like, these need to be dealt with. These need to be gone. And I don't think I have the resources to get rid of them. At least not before they just breed again. Alright, so let me check. Okay, so yeah, the poll is up. Alright, that is... Out of the 3 of you that voted, all 3 of you had said yes. So, let me... do I have access to commands? I don't have permission to run that command. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see what happens if I go here. Single player, you, edit. Crap. We might have to deal with this. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh no. Okay. Shit. Alright, okay, reconvene after a brief recess. I'm going to try another thing that could potentially help us out. I'm going to get a, I'm gonna get a brewing stand, and I'm gonna use the coffee machine to make potions. And then I'm going to turn said potions into splash potions. And I'm just going to pocket a ton of poison and instant damage, like as strong as I can get. A nightmare for not playing music. No, I have not. But yeah, we're probably going to be out of character until this is solved. I'm not going to lie. Because this is a problem. This is bad. Like, this is bad. This is world-breaking bad. Alright, we don't need you. But boy howdy, we're gonna get a lot of this, thunder sheep crap. I'd like to keep 2 of them alive, if possible, and very separated. As in, they will never know each other again. How's my armor looking? Okay, my armor's fine. I'm gonna make the rest of this into bottles, I swear. It's gonna be a lot of bottles, but hell, we need it. Yeah, you're just... Yeah, you are what I thought you were. If I remember correctly, splash potions are just gunpowder. Ooh, I do have some coal. I'll cook you up. Right. We are going to make so many poison and instant damage potions. It is not even going to be funny. It's not even going to be funny to the point where I'm probably not going to be able to hold the things I have here on me. Like, I'll chug some more of these before we go, but this is not good. Alright. Okay. Oh, we won't even take those. These will be our Hail Marys. We get these and maybe not even the swiftness. I don't know. But this is going to be something and a half. Actually, no, we will keep these over here. This is bad, guys. This is really bad. This is a problem. Okay. But I wish I could, like... I know I'm looking at gift horse in the mouth and everything, but I wish I could, just instantly make multiple of these. But then again, it is, like, infinite potions, which is pretty darn nice. Where... I saw that strong poison earlier, I swear. Alright. Yeah, there's regular poison. Long regeneration, long strength, fire resistance, swiftness, healing, mundane, long swiftness, empty, long weakness, strong poison. Alright, that's right under water breathing. Alright. That's a grand question. There's a lot. I don't even know if TNT is our best bet here. I'm gonna go the potion warfare route on this. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Let's also see where damage is. I wish these were at least in alphabetical order, but again, beggars can't be choosers. Strong harming. Okay, that is all the way at the bottom. That is going to be our, like, biggest hitter. That's probably what I'm going to pump the rest of these into, I'm not going to lie. Watch, it doesn't even affect them. Wouldn't that be awful? Too bad I can't even, like, reorder this. Or automate it, rather than scrolling down. But I'm a man with a plan. Yeah, I know. I know exactly what I'm going to do. And exactly how I'm going to do it. I wish some of my mutuals were in right now, because this is a nightmare, and I'd love to talk with them about it. Oh, this is going to be an interesting stream to have up. I also need to figure out what's going on with stream and everything, because whenever I, like, brought Thompson into call, when I try and save that stream afterwards, it would, like, cut out all audio the second he joined in. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with uploading those VODs to YouTube as well. I might have to, like, screen record TikTok Studio, which is kind of gross. Yeah, this is a pain. And all the while I'm doing this, those sheep are breeding. Which is a terrible thought. Alright. I'm gonna take a mental break from that real quick. Let me in. Boom, boom. Oh, I forget you need blaze powder as well. At least I can easily get blaze powder. What, can I not shift you in? You are how I make splash potions, correct? I'm not losing my mind. This sounds correct. I mean, it's gunpowder. I mean, like, I could private message them and everything, but, like, I don't want to bother them. I think it'd be really funny to have Soars in, like, 051. I'm trying to get more used to him, because I'm not going to lie, he terrifies me even out of character. But I want to be friends with him. This is going to take a while. Gods above. Okay. While you're cooking, we get more harming potions. You know, I'm going to start stealing Hothus's phrase of gods above at this point. I feel bad for y'all, because, I mean, I told you, oh, yeah, yes, good. Because I told y'all, oh, in-character stream and everything, and now I'm here like, well, it's time to fight the devil himself, a.k.a. Sheep. Okay, I can get 2 more potions. That's not what I want to do. We can at least... We can see where this gets us. No, I should go in with a full arsenal. This is going to be terrible. I'll rotate between, prepping damage potions and poison. Is there anything else I could even do in here in the meantime? I am curious to see what that, I feel so vindicated as well, because I was wondering what was causing all this lag, and I just had no idea. Come to find out, there was in fact a reason, and, you'll never guess what it was. That I came across by chance. I was just like, oh, well, man, I'm gonna have to kind of break character for Hathas with this, and, like, actually terminating SCPs. They don't like doing that. I'm gonna terminate you next. I was like, man, this is, like, terrible. Hathas doesn't like doing this. Hathas doesn't like harming SCPs. Come to find out, we have a much bigger problem. Also, the flamingos could have lived, I guess. They weren't the problem. They didn't, breed like rabbits. Okay, more poison, more harming. I just hope I'll even be able to, like, survive pulling this off. Because this isn't going to be, like, an easy mission. Even with, like, all of these potions at my disposal, time isn't on my side. Because they're breeding on their own, and there's so many of them. This was a problem since, like, day one. Okay, well, they're at a point where they're entity cramming so badly that they're dying in the pen. Some of them are getting out of the pen, though. But as long as they stay in the pen, we're at a set number. The issue is we won't stay at a set number. That's our problem. But I'm gonna have to get in there. And I'm gonna have to just start. And if I lose all of these potions, it's also gonna be a problem. But we'll see what happens. I wish I could have made more of these brewing stands. I probably should have. I doubt I'll need this much blaze powder, but I'm making a lot of potions, and I might need to make a lot more. Honestly, in the meantime, I might steal some of this coal. Yeah, you don't need nearly that much. And start cooking that glass in the other building. I'm shocked that, like, hostile mobs are even able to spawn with how many of those sheep there are. The aim of the game is to keep 2 of them alive and very separated from each other. Because this cannot happen a second time. This shouldn't have happened the first time. But we can't fix that now. So, keeping it from happening a second time is the goal. Yeah, this world is, I have gone from, man, my computer is weak as hell, why is it, like, chugging so bad, to my computer is made by the gods, how is it still going? Because you guys have seen how many are there. This is a modded, single-player world, and that is enough entities. I have seen that many entities take down a server. I am very proud of my laptop right now. If they can reproduce asexually, I am going to get rid of every single one of them. And, you know what? I don't know. I'm going to get rid of every single one of them. That's about it. What can I even do with this electric wool? What does this do? Is it just here? Do I make stuff with it? Yeah, electric sheep. Bad. Ugh. Ew. 594. What did it cost me to get you? Very cheap. You are evil. That is something someone could get so early on in game and just be screwed for the rest of their playthrough. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we only need to sit through like 2 more renditions of this. Shouldn't be too terrible. That's gonna add getting more like whatchamacallit, blaze rods to the mix of things I need to do. Like, man, at one point I even thought it was my rabbits, because I was like, man, I do have a lot of bunnies, like, maybe that's what's causing the lag. But, like, I've been trying to, in the back of my mind, figure out what's been going on, and just not realizing. Okay, we have a lot on us right now. We can at least do a test run. We can at least get that. I'm not going to take any potions right off the bat. Should probably have brewed up, like, resistance potions. Is that even a thing? I don't know. But we're going to try and get in there. And this could end in tears. I'm telling you right now, this could be very bad. But hopefully it won't be. There's one of you already. Right, we're gonna take care of you right off the bat. You and that other one. Ow! Can you go after the zombies instead? The one thing I take solace in is that they do at least go down, like, if you can hit them, they go down pretty easily. But it's actually getting those hits in that, like, matters. I will let you burn to death. You are not worth the steel of my blade. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Oh. No. Okay. We'll have to deal with these guys first as well, I believe. Can you get through one doors? Come on. I hate that they can fly. That just makes them worse. Ow. please work. Okay. Okay, that is working. Okay, this is doing something for certain. How long do these poison potions... It's only 21 seconds. Look how many there are in there. You can see them, like, just dying as well. I don't even know how I'm going to get in there to, like, deal with this. I'll have to go to the ceiling and make, like, a 1-block thing. That's how I'll have to do this. Like, I'm scared to jump over here more than I have to. Okay, that took a lot of them out at once. Good, good, good. So the poison is weakening them to, like, a solid degree. The fact that there's even, like, lambs in here is awful. At least the lambs don't fight back. Which, like, sounds terrible, but, like... Okay. You can stay for the time being. Can I hit you through the wall? Yeah, you're not staying for the time being. You baby sheep can stay for now. I need to get on the roof. Because I need to deal with as many of these as I possibly can at once. You know what? It'll do me good to not have to deal with, like, any Minecraft mobs. Okay. But this plan is doable. We saw it work. That's what we're looking for. Work. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get the job done. See, look at this. This is awful. Hopefully they can't hit me from here. There we are. Okay. I'll try and get a couple of these in. Yeah, there's some of that coiling I had mentioned. There we go. Just getting a couple of these poison potions going. Several of them at once. There we are. Weaken them out, and then I also have to make sure, because if I fall in there, it's over. I am never getting these items back. Why do I hear you so close? Okay, you're fine. If I fall into any of these holes I've made, I am going to have a terrible, terrible time. I need to find some of the other holes I've made, though. Okay, I believe you're one of the first that I made. So, we're going to give you a taste of something else now. Actually, no, we're going to wait for that poison to wear off. And then we'll give you a taste of something else. None of you seem poisoned over here anymore. So... yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I killed off a few more of you. Keep culling the herd. Okay, at least we know this is working. But we might need so much more than what we have. I'll make more poison potions as well, because these are really, like, doing something for us at least. But for every 1 poison potion, we need, like, at least 2 instant damage. Alright, fuel back in. We're gonna weaken you out a bit more. This is a nightmare. I am back. I'm not necessarily in character right now because we've come to find a problem. The sheeps have made many sheeps. Too many sheeps. We figured out what's been lagging the world. You get your happy butt back on the ground. I'm gonna need more instant damage pots. And they just keep making more lambs, which is the biggest problem. Because there's so many of them, and they just keep reproducing. Like, it's a problem as is, but if I can't solve it fast enough, then it's not going to get solved. And I don't know if I can solve this fast enough, because I'm taking out so many at once. But it's not enough. Oh, yeah, I need so many more. Okay. Maybe I say screw the poison potions as a whole and we just focus on that strong instant damage. I think that's the point we're at. And hi, you are, like, again, the least of my concern right now. You might be a bigger problem. But, yeah, I'll even throw away my potion slots that I was going to use for myself. Yeah, they breed insanely fast. And, well, it's not even that they breed insanely fast. It's that they've been breeding unchecked to the point that there's so many of them that there's nothing I can really do about it, you know? Like, inventory upon inventory worth of instant damage potions. If I don't get them fast enough, by the time I get more potions, they might just replace the numbers they have. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but that's not enough at this point. It would cause more damage than, like, anything else. Yeah, we are at a point where TNT is not going to cut it with this. Like, we have to be using these harming potions. Which is good that I got more glass. Yeah, this is beyond a TNT problem. If there was like 20 of them, I'd say, yeah, whatever, TNT. But there's too many of them. TNT is too expensive to craft for how much we have to deal with. And if anything, if I start using TNT, I'm going to let them out. And that's going to be even worse because they look like they're just regular sheep. They hit like small tanks. That's why I'm not going in there and just being like, oh, ha, yeah, swing my sword, entity cramming, be damned. That is, unfortunately, not an option. The game is how fast can I take them out before they take the world out. Because, like, that's what we're up against right now. I was originally, like, going with poison and then instant damage. No. Just instant damage. We're going straight with that. No, I don't need slowness. I hope I have the resources. Because I put up a poll to say, like, oh, do I go into creative and solve this? And you guys are saying, like, yeah, that's fine. But we can't. Because this world is locked for no cheats. So, haha. Yeah, no cheating. Lucky me. Okay. And see, even that door lag, that is caused by those sheep. Now, the glass that I was going to use for my glow snails, or not glow snails, my dragon snails, is going to be turned into splash potions. Yeah, I don't think, you know, Dad kind of specializes in, you know, humans and sheep. Well, they unfortunately are not humans. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, but that is, the reality of this situation. And I'll keep this dirt on me because I do need it to get, like, back on top. But you know, what can you do? This is, like, an actually important item. We're carrying bare minimum on us, so we can just load up with as many damage potions as we possibly can. I won't even have the space for all of these. Like hell, I might even make more after this. And if I don't get this solved tonight, it's only gonna get worse. This has to be a resolved tonight situation, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have that level of weaponry, alas. This is a SCP, sheep, so many sheep that this is no longer in character. It's bad. We figured out what was lagging the world. It's not good. If there was a video to warn people about entity cramming, this is it. That is how bad this level of sheepage is. Buddy, I hate to break it to you, even if I did get my hands on a pillager, which I'm not even certain if they are in this version of Minecraft, those sheep hit back. And they hit hard. And there's at least 1,000 of them. I'm not calling Alpha 1 for anything. I would sooner keel over dead. There's a taste of your in-character of Hathas. Alright, more instant damage. Boom, boom, boom. Well, it's too late for that. Also, I'm not sure if warp vines are something that's in this mod. I'm not certain what those are. At least not right off the bat. Yeah, those sheep do shoot lightning. And they breed on their own accord. So the sheeps have been making more sheeps. And I'd rather they stop. Okay. This is gonna be like 3 more than I need at the moment, but you know what? I don't care, if I'm being honest. Because we're gonna need so many of these that I just, you know what, have as many of them on hand as I possibly can, right? Hell, we can put the finished ones in here, I guess. I will never let this happen again. Never again. Take care. Enjoy your food. Hopefully, if you visit us again, by the time you do, we will no longer have the world's worst pest problem. Because God's above. You know what? I think I'll try and go back in character at this point, since we do have a game plan. So, yeah, y'all can have Hatha's back. Alright. And this isn't something that I enjoy doing, But when push comes to shove, I'd rather get rid of these anomalous sheep than deal with my enrichment being taken away. Lava is a possibility, but I also would much like the idea of the items. So we'll take a swing to see if this works. And then we can go the lava route. Because they are still valuable, and I would like to keep 2 of them. I am not making a TNT machine, if that's what you are implying. If anything, that'll make my life worse and release them. They're relatively confined at the moment, despite the fact that they do hit like small trucks. Alright. I suppose we see if this is enough inventory space. Okay. I don't want to dispense it too quickly, and besides, I can do this by hand. It is a bit more of a delicate mission, again, since I would like to try and spare 2 of them if possible, and then keep them far away from each other outside of controlled breedings. I suppose a beggar can't be a chooser, though. If they all drop dead, that's fine. There's not much that could be done about it at this point. And we'll put these away for the time being. Just so that I can even craft more. So I have them on hand. Yes, that is the point. I hate to break it to you, but you've yet to see the extent of this problem. There isn't a way currently that I can separate them to avoid keeling off 2. There's so many of them. They'll be separated if I can achieve this goal, but as of now, it is still a potential issue. Alright. That may be enough to fill my pockets to the brim. Alright. Off to our mission. Is it night? No. Is it close to night? Yes. This will be a morning problem, I suppose. Wasting precious time. But I suppose it will let me make even more of these potions. I can't complain about that, I suppose. I would like night to come a bit faster. There's sunset. And I can only rest at night. Lovely. Alright, come along. Give me more so that I have them prepared. I'm glad that the potions at least function, serve their purpose and all. I still wish that I didn't have to scroll all the way down to use this godforsaken coffee machine, but I can't be begging at the moment. There we are. Just continue making them like a madman. Alright. Sleep the night away. Oh, hello. Out of character soars, this is a shit show. I am having such a problem. You're gonna see why in a second. I tried to go back to character. This was almost a, figure out how to get into creative. This was a figure out how to get into creative moment, but, this world's kinda locked from that. But back to the subject at hand. And why I have an inventory full of instant damage potions. Hello, D-Class. And that startles me every time. Welcome in, new follower. Or should I refer to you as a D-Class as well? All right. Now, as for why my entire world has been lagging beyond belief. The sheep that decided that they were in charge of making more sheep. Oh, God's above. Alright, how many of you have bred since I've last been here? The worst part is they do in fact deal damage to me. And I doubt even the amount I have on me is going to do us justice. Yes, Soup, holy sheep. There's so many of them. They're the bane of my existence. If they don't cause my world to crash, then at this point the experience orbs I'm getting from them will. Oh no. Now this is a lost cause, isn't it? Oh, so many of my potions. Ah! Ah! Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is why I went in with minimal things. That was stupid. Okay. There has to be a better way about this. There has to be something better than what I'm doing. Maybe I do just let them all out. I mean, this can't get much worse than it is, right? At least then they'll be separated from each other. No, haha, the thing is, they're immune to their own lightning. They're immune to it, so the lightning damage and the fire damage did nothing to them. I'm not certain if lingering... We do have lingering in this version. Alright, but fermented spider eyes is now the trick. And we don't have that level of time clock. That's our new issue. Right, we take care of you. I also can't believe I wasted one of these. I can't believe I was foolish enough to fall in the pit with them. I had mentioned it earlier of, haha, we're basically screwed if this happens. But what do? I fall in the sheep pit regardless. All I wanted to do was build a nice terrarium for my dragon snails. And I can't even do that in the little bit of enrichment period I have. Gods above. This foundation is a living hell. Welcome back from your lunch. The situation has not improved. That is correct. All I want for Christmas is no more sheep. Never again. No more. Not a single one. I'm going to have a vendetta against sheep by the time I'm through with this. That is how I'm currently feeling. Yes, far too many sheep. And I fell in the sheep pit, which only makes things so much worse. It did get worse. I don't know if we're even making a dent in their population. There's so many sheep. I'm going to bring my bow and arrow this time as well, I think. If I had infinity, that would be grand. But I don't. And I don't even have, well, the anything to use to get that enchantment. Because I have no levels. Because they were destroyed by sheep. Well, one can hope for that, can't they? Alright. Arrows. I know I have more arrows than that somewhere. Gods above, I'd like at least a stack. Ugh. This is what I get for having such a poorly organized inventory of things. No, no. Where have I been stashing these? At least in the time being. We're not really losing any things. I do need to keep cooking these potions up. Hello, Father. I wonder if he has any reassuring words for me in these trying times. Bones, coal, string. I have everything to make more arrows except for flint, and I don't exactly have the time to be getting that, so I suppose 44 arrows will have to do. Unless, no, I had revamped that area. Did I possibly abandon some arrows in any of these? I don't think I've even touched them yet. You know what? I think that's in order. If I'd possibly passed any up. That felt very appropriate. I have actually been using arrows, so it's quite possible that this is all that I have. And there was that time that I keeled over, which might have lost me all of the ones I've had on hand as well. Alright, get at least 2 more of these. I'm not going to be wasted. What about the nether? I am tempted to take that lava idea up at this point. But again, I would... There is absolutely no way possible that I will be transporting these hell sheep to the nether. And then they'll just continue to breed there as well. I need to go to the nether at some point myself. Sending the sheep to hell is not going to cut it. As much as I'd love to send the sheep to hell, it won't work. Alright, take 2 of this. Take 3, I suppose. I was trying to take them out by hand at one point. Although I am going to have to get that dirt to actually make my way up there. I may as well design a staircase for it at this point. I have the feeling that this won't be the first or the last time that I have to go up there. Who knows, maybe I'll get my potions back. or my armor, or something. In the time being, though, you can go there. Oh, 52, you say that as if I have access to the nether or the... Well, I do have access to the nether, but to the void, that's another thing coming. And to the nether, have you seen how many there are? That's simply not going to cut it. Oh, gods above. There's so many of them outside again. Alright, we'll deal with the indoor sheep first. They're our biggest problem. You go to hell. There we are. Alright, 2 shots takes a sheep out. Good to know. Let's not make the same mistake we did last time. Alright. Ow! How did that hit me? Alright. There we are. Let them re-swarm, deal as much damage as I possibly can. You see the hearts coming up on them. Gods above. Alright, at least they're thinning out a bit now. Thinning out is quite the loose term. Ugh, some of them are tanking this. I'd love it if I could go in there and to the victor go the spoils of all that experience and items. But I don't believe that's for me. No, some of their wool managed to get up here. No, stop reproducing. I beg of you. If I'd known you'd do this. You know what? Their SCP token isn't even that expensive. After I use all these potions, that's it. Our next trip is to the nether. I'm getting lava. I'm taking that advice. If I could even fathom the idea of making it out of here alive. I almost did it again. Stop enjoying each other's company. At least in front of me. Alright. To the nether it is. Gods above. Taking this. Some of them have escaped. I can use those ones as our future breeders. Yes, I am choosing violence. The items aren't worth it anymore. I don't even know what they do. If anything, they'll just hurt me further. I can build traps for people I'll never see. Ugh. And I do need to make an entirely new set of armor once again. Why? Sheep. Ugh. I'm going to get some extra glass while I'm at it. The sheep are worse. I can deal with the zombies. The zombies are gone by daylight. The sheep are there forever. The sheep make more sheep. Sure, zombies can make more zombies, but they don't make more zombies at the rate those sheep make more sheep. Do I have a bucket over here? Of course I don't. But I do need to make a glass pane at least, so that I can get a new set of armor, so that I can deal with a no churchable animal. But at least the lag has gotten significantly better. That's how I know that this has at least done something. Because now I'm not getting caught in the doors like I used to. So there is progress being made. I'm going to have to steal more of that reinforced iron at some point, though. I believe... no, that's regular iron. Oh, gods above. Alright, put you away. Do I not have any more reinforced iron? Of course I don't. Fine, telekill alloy it is. If I'm even able to turn that into something of use. +2 armor. What would this helmet have been? +3, of course. Alright. Well, we'll at least get a chest plate of this. And then the rest can be telekill. Which feels faulty in my mind, because one of these things is better than the others, personally. We already have another portal. You know what, I don't even feel like hunting down my bucket, if I'm being honest. Alright. You know what, I'll bring a weapon this time around. And this, just in case. Our situation has drastically improved, regardless. I want your eyes. Hey! Excuse you. No, come back. Look, I'm staring at you. You hit significantly harder when you're not lagging. There we are. Alright, that will go in my back pocket. Alright, yes, they've probably bred more, but it's not hit a dangerous point yet. We still have time. But yes, they have likely bred more. Yes, Sherman can have his trees, I can have my sheep. Alright, none of you cause me problems and I won't cause you problems. I simply need a bucket of lava, that is all. Just the one. There we are. We can all live happily ever after. I'm not after pork, I'm after mutton. Yes, I am choosing blood. The blood of thousands of sheep. Sacrificial lambs, if you will. Right. Ugh. And getting things in my eye, it seems. Sheep dust, no doubt. Into the fire, yes, that is the plan. Burn, baby, burn. I hope that they're resistant to fire. I hope lava doesn't count the same as fire. Because when they strike lightning, they don't take damage from the resulting fire. So if they're resistant to lava, I'm going to lose my mind. Ugh. You stay in there. All right. Look at that! Did you see how many hearts went out of them at once? Oh, thank the gods it is working. Yes. Burn! All of you! Don't catch this tree on fire, please. It is clear that we've done quite a number on their population, at least. Oh, don't let those... Why am my head's drifting and I don't know why? What is happening? That's weird. Is this a symptom of sheep madness? 'Cause my hands are off. I'm not doing that. Am I possessed? I also shouldn't be doing this so close to their fence. Because that'll happen. Well, we've opened Pandora's box now, haven't we? Why is my head just drifting? What mysterious anomalous disease have I contracted this time? Alright. Whatever, burn. Burn it all. I don't care. I forget that fire itself doesn't deal damage to these creatures. I'm going to have to drop dead after this at some point. Yes, I've let you out, haven't I? This is not good. Hopefully their pathfinding skills aren't too superb. I truly didn't wish to cause this much damage, if I'm being honest. Well, that's one way. We have significantly dwindled the sheep population. That I will give us. Yes, it's almost been resolved. My weird head movement problem is new, though. Ugh, gods above. I don't know why my head just keeps bobbing. Trying to resist as best I can. Alright. We're hitting a point. Where the sheep problem is nearly resolved, except I keep seeing lambs showing up. Okay, gods above, this is getting nauseating and worse, it seems. Okay. Alright, it stops when I pause. But yes, I think I'm going to put some items away and drop dead before this weird head thing gets me killed. Because this is me just holding forward. If I only hold forward and don't use my mouse, this is how we run. I don't like running like that, personally. Check my mouse in which way. Because it's not even on the thing right now. I'm quite certain I've contracted another weird-as-hell SCP disease. Because it wouldn't be the first time. And I've never seen this happen before in any other mod setup I've ever used. And you guys have watched me do this. I haven't touched any weird settings. And sometimes the only solution in this mod is, again, drop dead. Sometimes that's all you can do. Alright. As I continue to fight with my own existence, we may be at a point. Alright, I'll try to sleep. I can only sleep at night, lovely. Alright. This is only one deep. You know what? I may as well go back to the sheep. Why not? Oh, for a sec I thought it stopped. It didn't. Actually, no, my armor. Oh, I really don't want to have to make another set of this. I'm glad that I caught on to that. Everything feels to be an SCP virus. Actually, why even run far from home when I can simply have Father cure me? This is nauseating. If you think it's terrible to watch, it's even worse to play. 0049. Papa. Help. Yes, I am a victim of a disease. Please cure me. Thank you. Mask Flare was slain by death. And see, it's fixed now. Which means it was an SCP disease. Yes, he is a doctor. He saved me. Oh, I forget that happens. Gods above. Yeah. I'm tempted to lure it in to live with you, but you'll surely kill me again. We'll deal with them later. We have bigger sheep to fry. That witch better not be in my house. Because I believe we're at the point of actually going in there physically again. All right. There we are. Actually, we'll keep the stronger ones over there for a pinch situation. Alright, it's night. Alright then. Sleep till morning. I suppose we could try our hands at a shield as well. At least they're not lagging as terribly now. Simply iron and wood, correct? Do I even have the wood at this point? Isn't that a hilarious question? I should honestly just look it up. Yes, it is iron and wood. I'm not the biggest failure known to mankind. There we are, shield. I should keep my lava bucket on hand. You never know when we can need that again. There you are. Push comes to shove. I may design a different facility to keep any remaining sheep. Again, I'd like to keep 2 that could be used in controlled breeding. I have an idea of how to set up a paddock for them. Alright. I didn't bring any food. Gods above. That's too important to go without. At least the strength lasts for 8 whole minutes, unless I took one of the... No, I took the other one, which doesn't last 8 minutes. Gods above, I took the good one. Alright, well, that was a waste. May as well drink this to make the most use out of it I can. There we are. At least be faster than the sheep. Perhaps make something to lock some of them down. They're durable, at least. There we are. Take use of those. This is Java. Alright. Come here. Are you stuck? I would like you to be more stuck. Ouch. Oh, God's above. You hit like small trucks. Oh, it's happening again. Sheep-related ailments. Good burn for all I care. I don't want to have to fight sheep like this, but I guess I have to. It's not fair that you're allowed to hit me, but I'm not allowed to hit you back. Ugh! That wasn't even fair. How did you hit me back to back like that? Ugh, God's above. Alright, I'm going in blind with that one. Hopefully I had some items left, although it's unlikely. Haha, you're very funny. Curing it won't work. It's like this. Or unless you mean that disease. In that case, those things are too valuable. I'd rather just drop it dead. Going in blind to fetch my likely gone items from a sheep. A sheep! Please. Of course not. Can't even eat this raw thunder mutton. All of those items gone. All of them. I'm just taking you out with me. All right. Gods above. This is a literal nightmare. And it doesn't end. It's just more sheep! This is single player. If it was multiplayer, I'd be God in the ability to go into creative. But no. This is sheep hell. Oh, the Foundation and what little sanity I had left in it is quickly slipping away. Gods above, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I can make new sheep. Their token is cheap. I wish to eradicate all the sheep we have. I wish for there to be no more sheep. Ever. I don't have any backup armor. I really can't afford to make more armor. I've lost my tools. And I've lost my mind. I have this old set of iron. It may as well serve a purpose. No use in having a bow without arrows. A telekill sword or two, I suppose, is what we'll go with in this regard. No more lava bucket, although I suppose I can get another one of those. No more shield, but I suppose I could get another one of those. And I do need some more sticks. Gods above, I hate it here. All right then. Playing Lethal Company and Among Us requires friends in the Foundation. And right now, we don't exactly have that. Right now, we have sheep. So many sheep. Don't we love the sheep, everyone? I know that I love the sheep. The sheep are so great. I love the sheep and how many of them there are. Oh, look, this one has a baby. I wish it didn't. Goodbye, baby. No, I'm not even making an effort to spare any of you at this point. I'm sorry. We're beyond any level of mercy I have. We are at, there are going to be no more sheep. Oh my God, the sheep are going to make it be no more me. You are significantly faster when you're not lagging. Ouch. gods above. You given up yet? No, you give up faster when you lag. You know what? Swinging wildly seems to be our better option. Have you given up? Ugh, gods above, I should. Lest I lose every item I have again. Alright, back home. Sleep through the night. Kill more sheep. I should just bring a bed with me at this point. My dear, it is difficult to play Among Us on a stream, because the second I get the imposter, you will know. No, no one is able to join this world because it is in fact single player. There is no sanity left in my head, only sheep, lots of wool, so many sheep. Gods above. There you are, you bastard. Ouch. I truly need to find a way to bottleneck them. Perhaps build myself a safe room of sorts out of dirt of all things. I suppose that wouldn't be oh, you already see me. Honestly, I don't know if the crits are even worth it. Because when I try and crit, that usually happens. They hit like small tanks and my armor can't handle it. So swinging wildly, honestly, might be my best bet. Might not deal as much damage, but less damage is dealt to me in turn. At least until I make a little shack of dirt that I can run back into and bottleneck the beasts. The sheep problem must be solved. I must solve the sheep problem. And I'll have to remember to put a roof on this little safe house, because, fun fact, the sheep can also fly. Which feels like a very unfair superpower for sheep to have. But this has been very unfair as a whole. So the sheep flying isn't something that surprises me too much at this point. I'm going to add the corners in here because, honestly, I feel that I'm in worse for wear if I don't. There is no god, only sheep, and I can't even eat the raw mutton they drop. 343 is dead and has been replaced with sheep. You're calling Vanguard? Have fun. Oh, you are genuinely calling Vanguard. Well, enjoy. Alright. Because the last thing I need is for these sheep to get in here with me. Alright. The game plan is to lure the survivors over to the mutton hut and then deal with them as they come. The mutton hut will be designed so that sheep cannot get in, but I can. No, I don't think 049 would be able to deal with this. Hello. Don't look at me. You're the last thing that I need to add to this plate of hell. Alright. This is the sheep hut. This is where I will lure sheep to end them. Because the sheep fight back, and they keep making more sheep. At least the lambs don't fight back. Oh, there's more of them over there. I wish you wouldn't keep doing that. I'm so screwed. Okay. Did it wake back up? Is it fixed? Question mark, dot, dot, dot. Are we, seeing shapes and colors? Fingers crossed, eyes dotted, okay. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I might be done with this for the night. This is driving me quite literally insane. The original, plan I had in mind was that I just wanted to play Lethal Company with Serpent. Oh, God, no. Yeah, I just wanted to play Lethal with Serpent, but now we're here in sheep hell. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like sheep hell too much. Yeah, come here. Sheep hell's kinda bad. Take out the lambs while I still can. At least the lambs don't fight back. Ugh. There's a lot of them down there. Oh my God, there's so many, there's so many, there's so many. Okay. I'm done for the night. I'm probably gonna have to do some stuff, off camera to fix this. I'm not gonna lie. There's so many of them. And this is gonna be a nightmare for y'all to watch. So, take care. Disappointing ending. There's another one of them right on screen, taunting me. But yeah, take care, y'all. This is the end of that. It's too much. This is no longer in character. I can't do more sheep. There's so many of them. I didn't know they'd breed on their own accord. Oh, it's bad. Okay. Goodbye, y'all. Take care. I might record. No. I'm sorry, Vanguard. I've been going for 2 hours. 2 hours plus. I can't keep taking out these sheep. And if I go and do something else in this world, they will breed. They breed on their own. And that's, my entire save file has been lagging, and I only recently found out why. So, no. No more live. I know you just got here, but I've been going for a long time. And I'm losing it. I'm not gonna lie, losing my mind. So, take care, y'all. Have fun. Oy vey. Peace out.